German Luftwaffe Warplanes, 1939 to 1945, Dornier. During and after the end of the Second War, a number of German warplanes were captured and evaluated by the Allied forces. Most of these aircraft were later scrapped, and therefore only a handful have survived. This is a partial list of aircraft that were known to have been flown by the Luftwaffe. Rend und Nachdem en des Zweiten Weltkriegs wurden Einrich deutscher Kampfflugzeuge von den Alliierten erbeutert und auswertet. Die meisten dieser Flugzeuge wurden später verschrottet und daher haben nur ein Handvoll überlebt. Dies ist eine unvollständige Liste von Flugzeugen, von denen bekannt war, dass sie von der Luftwaffe geflogen wurden. Dornier Du 17Z, WK and R, 1160, coded 5K plus AR from 3 kilograms 3, has been recovered from the sea off the English coast. On the 26th of August 1940, 5K plus AR was taking part in a raid by KG-2 and KG-3, targeting the RAF stations. While flying over clouds, the aircraft became separated from the bomber formation and lost its bearings. It was then attacked by Belt and Paul Defiant fighters of RAF No. 260 for Squadron. One of the Dornier's engines was disabled and the other damaged, so the wounded pilot, Feldwebel Flight Sergeant Willie F. Mert, elected to make a crash landing on the Goodwin Sands. He and another crew member survived and were taken prisoner. The other 2 crew were killed. The aircraft was raised on the 10th of June 2013 and taken to RAF Cosford, where it is being restored. The Dornier Du 24 was a Luftwaffe Air Sea Rescue and Transport flying boat powered by 3 BMW Brahmo 3-3 R2 Fovnir 9-cylinder radial engines, with 1,000 horsepower each for takeoff. It had a maximum speed of 206 mph. A service ceiling of 24,605, and a range of 2,920 miles. It weighed 20,723 pounds empty and could be loaded to 40,565 pounds. Its wingspan is 88 feet 7. Its length is 72 feet 4 inches and its height is 18 feet 10. It was armed with one 7.9mm MG-15 machine gun in the bow and in the stern turrets and one 20mm Hispano Suiza 400 for cannon in a dorsal turret. The Du 17M was a Luftwaffe twin-engine 4-seat night interceptor and intruder fighter bomber. The aircraft was powered by two Daimler-Benz DB603 A1 12-cylinder liquid-cooled engines, each rated at 1,750 horsepower for takeoff and 1,850 horsepower at 6,889. It had a maximum speed of 264 mph and a maximum cruising speed of 289 mph at 17,716. Its service ceiling was 27,559 and its normal range was 1,090 miles. The aircraft weighed 200 pounds empty and 43,607 pounds fully equipped. Its wingspan is 50 to feet 4, its length is 60 to and its height is 16 feet 5. The Do-17N2, R-22 night fighter variant was armed with 4 MG-17 machine guns in the fuselage nose, for 20 mm MG-151 cannon in the lower nose and for 20 mm MG-151 cannon firing upwards from the central fuselage. Tilted forward 70. The Do-17M was developed from the Do-17K1 bomber which introduced by Dornier in the autumn of 1942. The Do-17K1 had a new glazed nose incorporating an unstepped revised cockpit and defensive dispositions. The Do-17M1 was essentially a Daimler-Benz DB603A powered version of the Do-17K1, and the similar Do-17M5 was equipped with an under-fuselage rack for an HS-293 missile. The Do-17M3 was a DB603A engined equivalent of the Do-17K3, and the Do-17M11 was an extended-span missile-carrying equivalent of the Do-17K2. Production of all versions of the Do-217 totaled 1,730, and these aircraft were last used in large-scale bombing operations against the UK in early 1944. By the middle of the year, the majority remaining in service were missile carriers, and these continued to operate with limited success until the end of the war. The Dornier Do-335 was a Luftwaffe tandem twin-engine ground attack close support fighter bomber manufactured by Dornier Work GmbH models, a 1 single-seat fighter and a 6-night fighter. It was armed with 130mm Mk103 cannon with 70 rounds, firing through the front propeller hub, and to 15mm Mg150 1/15 cannon with 200 RPG above the nose, plus 1,100 to pounds 500 kilograms bomb, or to 551 pounds 250 kilograms bombs internally and 551 pounds 250 kilograms bombs on underwing racks. The Do-335 was powered by a pair of Daimler-Benz DB603 G12-cylinder inverted V, liquid-cooled engine with 1,900 horsepower each. It was equipped with 2 different propellers, type VDM, with a diameter of 3.50 meters front and 3.30 meters rear. Fuel for the Do-335 is stored into separate tanks behind the pilot's seat, port tank for forward engine and starboard tank for rear engine. It had a wingspan of 45.4, a length of 13.8 meters 45.6 and a height of 5 meters 16 feet 4.